All right, so let's look at some real world examples about what that could be like. So we've got let's say a frustrated stockbroker. So really, so let's say his experience is is that, let's say there's a lot of things rolling for him. His mind, he's like, dude, I like to create wealth. His emotions, yes, let's do that. And his action are all in alignment. But the thing is that there's a conflict at a core level he's experiencing, and that is, hey, I like to create wealth. That may be exactly who he is at a soul level, and we'll talk more about that in regards to the energy centers of training. That's some people are just absolutely wired to take ideas and passions and manifest them into the physical world. And then there's another thing of, well, I really like to help people, right? So those two things in the stockbroker world really kind of are conflicting, or at least within this individual, it's conflicting. And so what happens is that, yes, there are these things in alignment, but really that's not sustainable, because it's like essentially trying to pour a cup, and once you pour that cup out, there's no more stuff in the cup. And what this conflict is doing on a core level, on a soul level, is essentially preventing that divine flow. It's kind of coming in and it's like, oh, not in alignment, boink, and it's just going right back out into the universe. So, so this let's look at what that might look like, in terms of making a shift. So let's say he decides to say, you know what, this is really not serving me being a frustrated stockbroker. I'm going to take my passion for creating things in the physical world and turn it into helping, right? And helping people on a small business. So happy micro enterprise small business consultant. Okay, right. It may not be the huge financial inflow that he is perhaps experienced in the past, but he's a lot more satisfied because he likes to create wealth. He likes to help people. So now these two things are in alignment, so he can say yes. Mind, yes. Emotions, yes. Here. And so the difference in experience is, whereas before he was like saying, buy, sell, buy it all. Rah! In this case, it's vamos a charlar de sus tamales, or hey, let's talk about your tamales and how we could help you in your tamales vending business. All right, next option, or next example, the enthusiastic lover, tongue-tied and Twitter-pated. So here we are, alignment with the core level. Oh man, she sees this girl. She's absolutely amazing. He wants to talk to her. Sound familiar, guys? All right, fourth, yes, I totally want to meet her. Feeling, oh man, she's a whole lot of just a whole lot of woman, and I'm kind of getting queasy, like indecision. And the third, action, it's kind of the indecision, so it comes out as I've been meaning to talk to you. It's obvious he's interested, but he's not in that full alignment. He's not standing in his power. And one of the things to differentiate between these guys and the conflict piece is that this is not necessarily a no. It's not a block. It's just not a firm yes. It's kind of wavering. And so what happens is the energy lines come down, and it like boink, boink, it like bounces off and kind of deflects. So yes, there definitely some energy lines get through. If she is into him, and she's like, oh, I know what he's trying to say. She'll kind of nod her head understandingly and say, okay, yeah, let's go out. And he's like, really? I'm like, yeah, okay, let's go out. All right. So and let's reimagine that. Go from enthusiastic lover, tongue-tied and Twitter-pated, to confident closer. Right? So this would be an example of taking action and overcoming overcoming fear, aligning to core level, the alignment with his mind and thoughts. Let's say he's still like, I don't know. But you know what? He just goes and he says it. So this would be an example of, even though, you've got some fear, you decide, you make a decision to go ahead and step forward in courage. And what happens is that because there's this alignment in these other levels, it actually helps straighten that out. So in that, after someone takes that step of making that confidence, then the next time these wavering lines about him feeling, they'll be straighter, right? So, hey man, you're a woman, I'd like to see you. All right, let's see here.